Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our trouble will be miles away.
Right, hello there YouTubers. Yes, tomorrow is the 2019 general election. Friday morning we'll wake up with a new Prime Minister. Don't know really how many of you people are aware what Jeremy Corbyn's plans for putting tax up on practically everything. Yes, I said Jeremy Corbyn is planning on putting tax up on everything. Where he said about he wants to sort out a new deal with the European Union, he also said he wants to sort out a new deal with the European Union, then vote against it. Well, on the 2017 general election, he stood on a manifesto where he said on TV, on the news, he promised to honour the will of the people, but done nothing. All he's done is keep kicking the can down the road, blocking Brexit at every which turn he can do. And half of the documents that he's brought up in this general election, who's got him the information? Russia. I spent the last 4 days after hearing about that checking it out, and I keep coming up with the same results. Russia. Then I've seen it on Facebook and I've seen this on YouTube. I've even come across it on Google and the Independence newspaper online. You've got a Labour MP turning around and saying that he's telling loyal Labour voters to vote for Boris Johnson, and he says on there Jeremy Corbyn is not fit enough to be the leader of the Labour Party, let alone Prime Minister. He also said if Jeremy Corbyn became Prime Minister, this country would be done. Basically, Jeremy Corbyn is a 2019 British version of Stalin, Russia. Stalin was in Russia. He's Russian, but he's long dead now. Stalin. He was a dictator and everything. Right, nasty piece of work. Then you got Boris Johnson. He promised to honour the will of the people on the general election. His first thing on the general election was to honour the will of the people with Brexit. Jeremy Corbyn, Liberal Democrats and a Scottish piece of junk turned around and said there's no way Boris Johnson would get another deal with the EU and the backstop gone. The Irish backstop gone. He proved them wrong. He got a new deal and he got the Irish backstop scrapped. So if we want this country to prosper, and if we want to keep our currency and our British Armed Forces, we need to vote Boris Johnson. But if you vote for Jeremy Corbyn, you're voting for higher taxes, you're voting to lose the British Army to become the EU Army, because Jeremy Corbyn is hell bent by lying his head off and keeping us in the EU any way he can. So we lose the British Army to and it becomes the EU Army, and we lose the British currency and end up with the euro. Need I say more? So, if you love your country and you love your neighbours and you love your fellow British citizens, vote Boris Johnson. If you want to sell your own country down the Swanee and end up with the euro and end up with higher taxes and end up with a dictator like Stalin was in Russia, vote Labour. So think. You've even got a Labour member of MP telling honourable Labour voters to vote Conservative. Labour MPs don't even trust. No, they don't. You know what I'm on about. Labour MPs don't even trust Jeremy Corbyn. His own party members don't trust him. So why should we, the British public, trust somebody that his own members in Labour don't trust him? Don't just vote for Labour because you want to stop Brexit. Because you do damn something more to stop Brexit. You end up with higher taxes, you end up with the euro, and we'll end up with no armed forces because it'll be the EU army. As it is, in my last video, we've got people, shops refusing to serve British soldiers. Do you want to be like them? Do you be like these shops? I'm not serving a British soldier. A pint of milk. We want to get the British soldiers off the streets. The one that came back. The ones that are now out here in the public. The ones that are no longer in the army. Have been discharged, sleeping on our streets. Vote Labour, be more of them on the streets. Vote Labour, be more British people on the streets. So don't use this. Think. Labour at the moment has a plan. They've got a plot. If Jeremy Corbyn gets into number 10, he's going to let loose with it. You think universal credit's bad? Let Jeremy Corbyn in 10 Downing Street, universal credit, and people waiting 6 months before they get any benefit and getting evicted because they've got to wait 6 months and don't get their rent paid. That's going to seem like nothing compared to what Jeremy Corbyn wants to do. His plan is, you don't work, you don't get no money. You want money to pay your rent, you work. No matter how ill you are, how old you are, you want to pay your rent, you work. So if you're disabled, paraplegic, just had a major heart attack, tough shit. Don't work, don't get paid. That's Labour for you. Think about that one. God bless. Have a nice Christmas. Be safe.